Navigating the minefield of different types of objections in sales and coming out victorious is what separates the top sales gurus from those who are, well, still figuring it out. But don't panic just yet, we've got your back. Let's dive into the topic of objections in sales and how to handle them. Not all objections are created equal. It would be nice if they came with labels like trust, price, or I just don't feel like buying anything today. But alas, they're a bit more complicated than that. Now, there are a few types of objections that can trip you up in personal selling. Some folks might question the value of your product, others might not trust your brand or even you as a salesperson. And let's not forget the monthly price objection, the most popular one among customers higher up in the hard to sell category. Understanding these categories helps you refine your responses and ultimately hike up those sales numbers. So let's go through the top 5 objections in sales and potential ways to handle them. Number 1 is the pricing objection. Let's get this real straight here. This objection won't sneak up on you. It is a real classic. It's too expensive, rings in the ears of sales folks worldwide. Your first instinct might be to slash your prices right there and close the deal. But resist. Remember, your product or service brings serious value to their life, table, or office toolkit. For example, when selling a high-end dishwasher, focus on the time it saves users, its long-term durability, and energy efficiency. Point out that while it might cost more upfront, it's an investment that pays off big time in terms of money, time, and potentially even your mental health, because let's face it, nobody likes to wash dishes. Number 2 is the trust objection. In many types of customer objections, trust is a big old stumbling block. Things like, how do I know that this will work for me, stings, and mainly because it makes you question your credibility. Now you're going to want to address this head on. Imagine you're selling a project management tool. Gather all your success stories from startup businesses that blossomed with your help to large corporations which became more efficient. Demonstrate your product in action through demos. Nothing screams reliable more than a live demo. And finally, remind them about your return policy or money back guarantee if things don't pan out like the way they'd hoped. Number 3 is the better option objection. Now let's address the elephant in the room, which is the competition. If a potential customer says, I think your competitor offers a better product, your first instinct might be to verbally claw at the competition, but hold the fight music. Instead, celebrate your uniqueness. Let's assume that you're selling organic teas. Your competitor might have a wider variety, but maybe your teas come from a rare high-altitude farm run by monks in Nepal. Maybe you're the only brand that uses hand-picked tea leaves. Focus on these elements that make your product unique and captivating. Number 4 is the I'll think about it objection. This one feels like a success, but spoiler alert, it's not. Often, the phrase is just a polite brush off. It's frequently a sign of confusion or indecisiveness, and your role is to guide the customer to clarity. Understand their concerns, validate their feelings, and dispel their doubts. For instance, they have doubts about buying the new software for their company. Plant seeds that will grow in their minds. Ask what they think about the software helping them reduce sales cycles or the possibility of improved customer satisfaction. Essentially, you want to give them food for thought. Number 5 is the procrastination objection. I don't need this right now can be a tough nut to crack. Busting procrastination requires creating urgency. Whether you're selling holiday packages or bicycle helmets, your goal is to make them realize that time is ticking and they're gonna miss out. If you have limited time offers going on, remind them. And if it's something with limited stock, let them know. You want to paint a vivid picture on missing out on the fabulous benefits offered by your product and the chance to grab it now. Remember though, don't push. Pressure sales are fleeting successes at best and bitter experiences at worst for your clients. Set the stage, pull the curtains back, and let your prospects make the final call. Handling objections in sales isn't as much as an art of persuading as it is a game of understanding and communicating effectively. Forget robots and algorithms for a second. Sales is primarily about human connection, and practicing empathy means stepping into the customer's shoes, understanding their concerns, and addressing them sincerely and convincingly. When dealing with objections, resist the urge to jump into defense mode. Instead, listen actively, mirror their disappointment to show that you understand, and then calmly explain your perspective. Remember, you're trying to help them solve a problem or meet a need. You're not just trying to make a sale. For more information and some scripts that you can use to counter objection, be sure to check out our ultimate guide to sales objection handling. I'll link it in the description. So let's jump into a quick demo on how you can save some of these scripts and call upon them instantly whenever you need them using Magical. Magical is a productivity app that uses AI to speed up repetitive tasks as you work. You can download Magical's free Chrome extension by visiting getmagical.com. So let's hop into Magical's workspace and add some of the scripts that we just discussed. Hit the create button and you're going to need to add a keyboard trigger. Now this is what you're going to use to call upon these scripts in Magical. For example, I'm just going to make this trigger -price and then the number of the script. So for the first price objection script, I'm going to save it under -price1. So we're going to just copy and paste that first script in. And if you're looking for any of the scripts that we talked about, they can be found in the link in the description on the Magical blog. Now, let's do the same for the rest of the scripts. We're going to copy and paste those scripts in and make sure that you include a keyboard trigger. Now I'm going to copy and paste the second one and put it under the keyboard trigger -price2. Continue this process until you have all 5 price objection scripts saved. Now to call upon these scripts, let's hop into Gmail. Let's say I'm emailing Jake about a price objection he has with the service I'm selling. To save us some time, we can just call upon one of the price objection scripts we just saved to Magical. All we have to do is write down one of the keyboard triggers we saved. I'm just going to write -price2 and instantly Magical comes to the rescue. You can save any repetitive block of text that you write in your email to save time in your day. That's the beauty of Magical. So check out the link in the description and download Magical's free Chrome extension to help you with productivity in your workflow. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you got some value out of it. And as always, my name is Jamarco and I will see you in the next video.